Are you worried today about something? Now, come on. Let's be honest. Good morning, guys and girls. It is March 18th. You know what that is? March 18th is the eve of springtime. That's exactly right. Spring will sprung. That's not right. Spring will spring and be sprung tomorrow, March the 19th. But right now we're looking at March 18th. So let's look at our catch of the day for March 18th. Gosh, I love this time of the year. We're in Philippians 4:6. Do not worry about anything, but pray and ask God for everything you need, always giving thanks. Remember those last three words, because I think that's real important in our prayer life. We've got a lot of people right now on Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube and Jimmy Houston Outdoors Facebook. We've got a lot of people praying for a lot of other people on here. You guys and girls are so amazing of caring for each other, caring for people that a lot of you have never met other than right here on this YouTube channel, and yet religiously, faithfully praying every day for someone that you love just through this YouTube channel. That's God's love in you doing that. I'm praying every day myself for a lot of you out there that are struggling with major problems. Major problems. But here's what Philippians says. Do not worry about anything, but pray. Ask God for everything you need, always giving thanks. So when you pray, go ahead and thank God in advance for the results of that prayer. Let's see what I wrote about that. Early spring is without a doubt the very best time of the year to catch really lunker bass. Bass come out of the winter season where they've been almost dormant. They're kind of like couch potatoes. They get big, they get fat, kind of like couch potatoes. Lunker females bulge with eggs. Their eggs are growing, getting larger every single day until they lay them. A fisherman's biggest concern during this spring, his biggest concern is getting enough time off to go fishing. That's my biggest concern in the springtime too. You know, I just gone through the month of February where I had appearances all around the nation, 15 or 18 different cities. But this month, been fishing a lot more. Next month, we'll fish even more. But actually catching bass is nothing to worry about during this wonderful time of the year. I think it's the very best time of the year. I think that this is the time of the year where even if you don't have a strong belief in God, you got to look around and say, there must be a God. There just must be a God. The time of the year when brown grass turns greens, trees that do not have a single leaf at all on them look like they're dead. Spring to life again. Spring to life again. I don't know. You got to have a lot of faith to believe that a couple asteroids were running around in the universe a couple million years ago and ran together, and out popped a couple of monkeys, and here we are millions of years later. You got to have a lot of faith to believe that. But all you got to do is just look around, and it'll enhance the faith that you have that God created it all. And he proves it every time, every year, this time of the year. And he's been proving it for a long time, and he'll keep proving it for a long time until Jesus comes back. Let's get back to our devotional. Having a close relationship with Jesus allows us the freedom to not worry about anything at any time of the year. God has promised to take care of our needs. We won't necessarily get all of our wants, but God has promised to take care of our needs. He's given us the guarantee of eternal life with him and an abundant life here on earth. Can you let that last sentence sink down into your very heart and soul? He's given us the guarantee of eternal life with him and an abundant life here on earth. So he's going to give us an abundant life here. And when we leave this earth, he's given us the guarantee of eternal life. It's a great statement to think about if you're worried today. If you're worried today about something, your kids, your marriage, your health, your finances, he has given us the guarantee of eternal life with him and an abundant life right here on earth. That's God's guarantee. Our tip says that match your jig colors to the available bait fish. Now, when we're talking about fishing a jig, which is a great time of the year to fish it and to catch those really big lunker bass I was talking about, when we're talking about that, matching your jig colors. Basically, we're matching those to crawfish. So the easiest way to match your jig colors to crawfish is look at whatever crawfish that you have available where you're fishing and see what color they are. They have some reds in them, they have some orange in them, they have some greens in them, and then add some of those colors to your jig colors that you're fishing. Can't really go too far wrong, obviously, with green pumpkin. Green pumpkin is the most popular jig color. Black and blue is a good jig color. Taking the ends of your trailers on your jig, dipping them in a little fluorescent orange dip and dye works really, really good. Or using those little marker, dip and dye marker pens and painting the ends of them just a little bit, adding a little chartreuse to the tips of them. Not much, just a little bit works. If you'll look at those crawfish, they've got those oranges and reds and greens in them, but it's not very much. Mostly they're a brown color or a darkish color or a sand color. And so you just need to add a little bit of that extra color to make them look really realistic. Go out there and have you a great time. It's a wonderful time of the year. Tomorrow, March 19th, will be the first day of spring. Go out there and have you a great one. I love you guys and girls. Let's go catch some fish.